Catherine, the Princess of Wales, follow suit and do exactly what this other senior member of the British monarchy is about to do. As ever, let me explain. Hey, good to see you. You all right? We're down here in London's underground once again, of course, because the weather has beaten us. Yes, I know, I don't like to give in, as you know, chums, but I have to, I don't know, the weather was quite nice, wasn't it, in the earlier videos, and you kind of think, wow, nice and sunny. Maybe, just maybe you won't need your coat. Things take a turn for the worse, don't they? By the way, did you know on this day, for ABC TV in the United States, the Flintstones, it's funny what you find out and you read, isn't it, when you're just wandering around London. The Flintstones, who I love, did you love them? Wilma, yes, Barney, Betty, I just love them all. Fred Flintstone. I wanted the record player, with the bird that had the beak. That I thought that was terrific. Well, this apparently debuted on this day. And not only that, did you know Fred and Wilma were the very first couple, yes, on American television to share a bed? I know, that's shocking, isn't it? I know, I know. We're not getting X-rated on here, let me tell you. Absolutely not. Let's get back to your royal story of the day. Now, this is fascinating stuff when you think, because as you know, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, is a big hitter for the ITV channel over here in the United Kingdom. And the reason being, of course, that Carols at Christmas does incredibly well, and they are able to sell it around the world. Plus the fact it's prestige, isn't it? Having, of course, the future Queen of England as part of your channel. But ITV, like so many mainstream media, are literally feeling the pinch, particularly with regards to advertising, stuff like that. They simply can't afford it, Now, as we all have seen, and I've pointed out in a couple of videos, the mainstream media are really, really struggling. Now, here's where it gets really interesting, because over in the other corner, the wonderful King Charles, His Majesty King Charles III, has decided that his latest televisual endeavour will this time be on the streaming giant Amazon. And according to a source, he was offered everything from the BBC to ITV, but he liked the fact that Amazon basically gave him, the final edit, so he could say, yeah, this is the way I want it to be portrayed. It's going to be a wonderful documentary, and I've been told from an excellent source that this, in fact, came from a push from none other than his eldest son, His Royal Highness Prince William, the Prince of Wales. Now, one might suggest, of course, that both he and King Charles are less than enamoured with the BBC following the debacle of the Martin Bashir case and the fact that they've never really got to the bottom of it, you understand. So consequently, ITV was out. Now, what's this problem for Catherine, the Princess of Wales? Well, of course, according to a very well-placed source, if that does well on the streaming giant, she may also look to the fact that Carols of Christmas could go the same way. Now, would that mean we wouldn't get to see it? Well, no. What would happen would be a mainstream channel would then buy it and then rescreen it back. This is how television works. What I can tell you is, right now, there's no negotiation. This is just very early stages. But the fact that His Majesty the King has gone down this route just shows you how much he's thinking about where people's viewing habits are now in the future. We don't watch television the same way, do we? We all look at different things. And clearly, like everybody, His Majesty the King is looking to get a bigger audience. Catherine's Carols at Christmas, as I say, is a major rating hit for ITV, and they will do anything to try and keep it and move it forward. But for now, it looks pretty secure for this year. But for how much longer? And as ever, nothing ever really stays the same in the world of television and media, does it? By the way, did you see Catherine with the children? When she was walking across, according to a good source, apparently when the kids were on the bus, they said, "Have you got any sweets, miss?" Kids, you just can't control them, can you? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.